Welcome back to the next step of the foundations of Craftsman Kit building. Today we're going to be doing our decking with our supports and our deck top, and we're also going to be painting the steps. So I'm just going to take a sponge. I'm going to paint the laser cut stairs that we got. They're on the same card that came with our windows with a folk art paint. I'm using acrylic boulder. So I'm going to paint these real quick, let them dry, flip them over, do the other side. And while we're waiting for those to dry, I'm going to take a toothpick. And I'm also going to run a little bit of glue where the decking is going to touch the building. This will all be hidden within the back of the structure. So there we go, just a little bit, and we're going to slide this carefully into place as to not to get any glue like I just did where we don't want it. There we go. Okay, just set it in place. Let that dry. While we let that dry, we're going to put some glue on the decking support, just like this. Get that excess off the top there. We're going to place it against the decking there. Okay. Set it up and make sure it's square to the ground. Okay. We're going to have to let that set and dry for a little bit. So just going to leave that set there. And while that's drying, I already put one coat of the paint on the stairs that come with it, the laser cut steps. So I'm using folk art boulder. We're going to go ahead and do the other coat on the other side. Okay, let that dry. I'm going to come back, trim this out, and then apply it to the structure. Okay, that's dried. So we're going to go ahead and cut the stair assembly out. Okay. Also, the tops of the steps have to come out. Throw that over in my trash bin. Okay. Cut out the individual tops of the stairs. And then we're just going to go ahead and apply a little bit of glue to the steps here and get them on the structure. If I work on camera, it might be better. Okay. I'm going to get my forceps here. And carefully put these into place. Okay. One's down. Do the second one real quick. You have to make sure you're adhering to the same width. Let me zoom in a little. Oh man, this is gonna be bad. Oh, I didn't lose it. All right, I'm gonna center it a little. It's hard to see, guys. I apologize. I might move the camera for this. Okay, give me a second. I'll move the camera. I'm gonna unclip you. We'll find a way to prop it up. I'll be back in a second. Okay. So you can see there, I have the one on. The one thing I want to make sure I'm doing is keeping the stair, whatever you call that part, the stair thinger, just a little bit more narrow than the actual top of the step. So I'm going to put top of a stair or a stair tread at the top and the bottom of my deck. Sorry, I'm trying to do... There we go. At the top and the bottom of the deck to keep it in line, so that way I'm not putting these down wider than they should be. Same thing, I'm going to get my forceps and come in and pop them into place. Get my hand in the way for a second. There we go. Okay. I got them both down. I'm going to let those dry for a second because I don't want to bump them around too much. And then we're going to put the stair treads on top. Okay, so that has dried enough to touch it. And we're going to go ahead, put just a little bit of glue on the top of each of these guides where the steps are going to go. In fact, I'm going to start from the bottom and work my way up. I'm going to use my forceps, pick up a little guy, okay, don't lose it, I just dropped it, son of a gun. Whew. Good thing we found it. Lucky day today. Okay, and we're just going to come down, put it in place. Okay, only like 4 more to go, 5 more to go. Fantastic. Okay, same thing. There we go. I'm like holding my breath as I do this, guys. I'm trying to keep my hand steady, keep everything as steady as possible. And for some reason, holding my breath just seemed like the right thing to do. Okay, 3 more. I already put glue on that, so let's hope that's not dry. It's not. There we go. Last one. Ta-da! There we go. We got our stairs installed. So we got the building pretty much done. Let me do a close-up on those steps. Look at that. I think they look pretty good. Good enough for me. So we got everything pretty much installed. You'll see I have a little bit of an error. I'll point to it with my knife in that corner. But I'm going to hide that with some barrels and some stuff that came with the kit, the detail parts. But as you see, pretty much... Oh, lifted it up. Thank God those stairs didn't fall apart. But we're pretty much done with this kit as far as the assembly. We have to put some detail parts like chimneys and stuff on the roof, and then do some detail parts out in front, and then we're going to weather it. I might weather it and then do the detail parts. Probably the way we're going to do it. But the weathering will be the next video, and then detail parts will be the final installment of this kit building series. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. As always, remember to subscribe and hit that bell notification for your for your icons. The bell icon for instant notifications when I upload a new video. Also, give us a thumbs up if you like this series and you liked watching me put these tiny little steps on tonight. We will be doing another series of a little bit more advanced kit building, and we're also going to, let me flip it around. Hang on. I don't know if I can. Nope. We're also going to be doing a more advanced series with stuff that's more on our layout. So I know a couple of you requested that. We will be doing that in our next video series. So again, subscribe, hit that bell button, and give us a thumbs up. Have an awesome weekend.